Hey everybody, it's The Shape, and before we get into this video, I want to give you a crash course in submarine implosions, and the reason being because Huff decided to make a video on that submarine that went down a few days ago and killed those 5 people. This is no disrespect to their families, may they rest in peace. My thoughts go out to the family and friends of those affected.
What happens to human bodies when a sub implodes? Your body is essentially meat with several sacs and hollows of air inside of it. And when you're cruising around on Earth's surface, you're used to about 1 atmosphere of pressure. Down here, where the Titan submersible got Thanos snapped, it's about 400 atmospheres. That's about 6,000 pounds of pressure per square inch. But how many square inches is a human being? The average adult male is about 5'9" and weighs approximately 200 pounds. If you work that out, it's about 21 square feet, which is about 3,000 square inches. So you've got 3,000 square inches and 6,000 pounds of pressure per square inch. That's 18 million pounds of pressure. This is why the quality of your submersible matters so much. Ideally, you want a cutting-edge submersible that's going to keep all of that pressure away from your body. That is obviously not what happened on Titan. It basically became a tube of toothpaste in a hydraulic press. The upside to catastrophic implosions is that they happen very quickly. In the case of Titan, you're literally talking less than a millisecond, maybe even a nanosecond. It takes time for information like pain to be transmitted through your nerves to your brain and be processed. In the case of pain, it takes approximately 100 milliseconds. That's 99 milliseconds longer than it took for the implosion. What's really crazy is it takes 13 milliseconds for you to process visual imagery, so that means you're crushed before you even know that you saw it.
Hey everybody, it's The Shape, back with a video I don't care to make, but I gotta make nonetheless because, a lot of you newer subs have asked me, well, which YouTube creator, ghost hunter, whatever, really gets on your nerves the most? And people like Huff Paranormal and Hope Paranormal are the very tippity top of the list. Now, if you've been online the last few days, you've bound to have heard about the submarine OceanGate, where 5 people went in a sub down to the Titanic crash site, and the cabin lost pressure and it exploded, killing, everybody on board. And even though it just happened, this guy, Huff, has already made a video on it. Why? Because that's the type of person he is. I cannot stand this guy at all. I wasn't joking when I said, if you ever wind up in a Huff Paranormal video, you better check your pulse, because you very well may be dead. But let's get into this crappy video of his.
So it turns out the OceanGate sub has imploded. All 5 people on board have died.
Yes, Huff, and you don't give 2 about any of it. What you care about is, hey, the whole internet is talking about these tragedies, and I need to jump on it now while it's popular. I can't wait 2 years when not as many people are talking about it anymore. I got to jump on it right now. I'm not going to give the bodies enough time to be put in the ground. I'm not even going to give them enough time to get cold, because that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the type of person that I am. And ooh, I cannot stand this guy. Don't even grow the beard out. Alright? That don't make you look any more. Ooh. Tragedy equals views. Guys, all jokes aside, that's the first time, that last clip you just saw, that's the first time I ever had to stop recording because I knew I was about to say something that would probably get me booted off YouTube. YouTube has been pretty good to me, but man, if your method works, Huff, and you can communicate with spirits, why don't you put that to good use? Why don't you find missing people, being as they would know where their bodies are? Why don't law enforcement, being as you can speak to the victims and know everything that happens, no matter what, whether it's a murder or accident or conspiracy, whatever. If the cops can just talk to the ghosts, everything's could be solved. Why don't they do that? Because it ain't real. That's why they don't use that. Had it been scientifically validated, every investigator would use ghosts. Well, we can solve this crime easy. We'll just talk to the victim's ghost. They'll tell us everything we need to know.
I'm going to turn on my spirit box and ask about it.
We'll watch that clip one more time. Now, keep in mind, Huff has never spoke to a spirit, not one time in his entire life, ever. Ever. Get that through your head. Ever. Like I said, Huff Paranormal makes me question everything.
I'm going to turn on my spirit box and ask about it.
I mean, you have to think, what if the family come across the videos? I know I say that a lot, but I mean, it rings true now as it ever has. What if they come across that and seen the caveman version of Mr. Clean here? I gotta call him that now. Got that beard going, son. But what if the family come across these videos of him pretending to talk to him? They didn't know him in life, yet all he has to do is call somebody's name out. He don't even have to call their name out. They can read his mind, and whatever ghost he summons, no matter where they're at on the planet, they come right to Huff. Or Hope. You know what? Ooh. This will make 3 times I've had to. You know what? Let's go to the next clip.
This is Steve Huff.
They do trust you. You know, you couldn't understand 99% of the stuff that comes out of his spirit boxes anyway. He puts text on there to make you think that's what they're saying. But without the text, you wouldn't understand a word. And it just so happens that the text that he puts over his videos blows him up like a balloon. Like, oh, they trust you, Steve. They don't know you, but they trust you, honey.
Were you scared?
Well, that's a great question, Steve. Were you scared? I don't know, Steve. You're underwater in a submarine and stuff is going wrong. No way to, just go out and swim back up to the surface in that really tight corridors and something going wrong in the deep, dark ocean, knowing if one thing happens, you're done. Were you scared? Well, let's see what the spirit says. Only one time. That's what his answer was. Just one time. Just once.
Do you remember anything about it? Was it quick?
And then Steve, the genius that he is, he asked, do you remember anything about it? Was it quick? Let's look at the first question you asked. We'll do a 2-parter here. Do you remember anything about it? Why would they not, Steve? It happened literally the same day you recorded this video. You think they forgot? Now, calm down. Now the second part of your stupid question, was it quick? A sub implosion. Was it quick? The
hot topic in the news today is the OceanGate sub that imploded.
Well, now we know when he recorded the video, because he just said the sub imploded the same day that he was recording that video. Yeah, earlier I was just being sarcastic, but he literally recorded the video the same day that the sub imploded. Man, you really are a piece of...
Do you know if the sub imploded instantly?
Man, you're dumb. I'll tell you that. Have you ever heard of a slow implosion underwater, Steve? Have you ever? I'll tell you what. I want you to go on Google and Google slow submarine implosion. I want you to see how many search results you get. I guarantee you ain't gonna get none. All that water pressure underwater in a little tin can, you're done. But he does get a response. And I'm going to put a black censor bar over the response because I want you guys to guess what it says. Now, did you understand that this is what was said?
Spirits, guides, angels, let me envision that light coming from above. Not feeling any energy yet. Can't always connect.
Ha 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 ha. I can't always connect people. Unless the YouTube algorithm permits it. I heard 3 syllables, but look what he said that it said.
Do you remember going down in the sub? Do you recall heading towards the Titanic?
If you are speaking to their spirits, which you most certainly are not speaking to them, it happened the other day before you filmed this video and you're asking them, do you remember it? Do you remember the scariest moment of your life that happened the other day? Great questions, man. You ask those groundbreaking questions that everybody needs to know the answers to. I go poopy.
Do you remember what happened?
Do you remember what happened? Oh, I quit, man. I can't do this anymore. I will have a nervous breakdown.
We're gonna run this app here, Necrometer. Are there any souls that were on the sub? You can talk through this and the backwards box.
No, you can't. Moving on. I'm glad that you got this information, this need to know information that you got off this spirit. Shoes tied. Shoes tied. I'm glad we know that. Now that we know that, I mean, the sky's the limit. You know, we're solving everything. We're solving all the issues. We're going to find out everything that we need to know. Hey, I'm glad you tied your shoes. Fantastic. Fantastic. You know what I'm saying? I mean, had you not tied your shoes, you know,
using both.
Finally, one of the spirits are accurate. Can we hear that one more time, just for the appreciation of it? This spirit is on point. This spirit literally just called him an ass pincher. I don't know what that means, but...
We're looking for souls of the OceanGate sub. There was an effort to rescue all of you for the last couple of days.
Well, heck, Steve, why don't you rub it in, buddy?
This is Steve Huff.
Now I want you to look at what he said, that it just said. Trust you, right? That's what he said. He put that in text that it said something, something, trust you. They do trust you. What I'm saying is, you come after trust. That's what he just showed. Listen to it one more time, though.
This is Steve Huff.
The last, what you could hear was trust. There was nothing to come after it. There was no you. You hear the word trust, and then it goes completely silent. Yet you put trust you, because you like feeling good about yourself. You know, I look pretty soon for you having all these ghosts, being as you be able to, you know, put whatever you think they say. You'll be like, they said that I'm the next coming of Jesus Christ. That's what they said. I mean, I'm flattered. I mean, it's almost too much. Steve, I know you'll watch this video. Man, you are the lowest of the low. You and Hope Paranormal, both of you.
Can you tell us what happened?
Yeah, with the black bar over it, over the text, you can't tell what the supposed spirit is saying. He makes whatever he wants, whatever it sounds like that adds to his narrative, that's what he puts in text. He don't care what anybody else thinks. Not at all. This dude is a charlatan. That's why Hope, Huff, all of them that do this garbage is... I honestly, I don't know how YouTube allows it. I had to make a video on it, guys, because like I said, these are the bottom of the barrel for me. You guys know exactly what I'm saying. Now, the secret word in this video is blood. Now, let's get out of this sour mood that I'm in. I just want to tell you guys, off subject, I appreciate you, I really do. Over 20,000 subs, it's been a long, curvy road. A lot of you guys are new here, but a lot of you were here from inception, pretty much. But yeah, I want to get this video out in particular. This transcends, this goes before all my other videos, because these to me are more important because of the subject matter and what these YouTubers, these low-life YouTubers do. To people that are grieving, they ain't even had time to grieve. It's ridiculous. But I appreciate you guys. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Y'all come back now, because they're going to be bangers on haunted locations as well.